My good friend Ellen has shown me a better, easier, faster way of making the card pockets A. I like the way she's done it, so I actually do my card pockets A like that now too. So I'm going to show you here how to do it. And what we need is a piece of cardboard. This is just a piece of cardboard out of a fat quarter, and I think it's just right. It's not too thick. If you use something that's too thick, it'll throw your measurements out, but this is just good. I've cut it so it's a little bit narrower than the width of the card pockets A, and we're going to draw some lines on it. The first line is going to be 10 centimeters or 4 inches up from the bottom. Write that on there, 10 centimeters, 4 inch. And the next one is 9 centimeters. Or 3.5 inches. And the next one is 7 centimeters. Or 2 3/4 of an inch. And there we have our card pockets A template. With your fabric right side up on your ironing board, grab your template and place the 10 centimeter 4 inch line along the edge, raw edge of your fabric. And then we're going to fold that up and press a crease. And then we're going to take the template out, turn it round and place it on the 7 centimeter 2 3/4 inch mark and press a crease. Don't tangle yourself up in the ironing cord like I am. Take the template out, turn it round, and this time it goes on the 9 centimeter 3.5 inch line. Press a crease. Take it out, turn it round, place it on the 2 3/4 inch 7 centimeter line. Press a crease. Take the template out, turn it round, 9 centimeter line or 3.5 inch, and press a crease. Take the template out, turn it round, 7 centimeter 2 3/4 inch line, and press a crease. Each time you pull the fabric nice and taut. 9 centimeter 3.5 inch line, template out. 7 centimeter, 2 3/4 inch line, and press. And you do that until you have enough folds to make 4 card slots, and that's what we've got here. Okay, so now that we have our pressed card pockets, retrieve your card pockets A interfacing. We're going to fuse that under each fold, in between each fold, so that we have it stiff. So we've got to center it and press. Okay, so now we're going to go across to the machine and top stitch each of those folds. Okay, so now that we have our card slots ready, we're going to top stitch each of these edges 3 mils or 1/8 of an inch from each fold. Now, once you've got everything refolded, grab some clips . Now we're just going to baste down the sides so that it stays where it's supposed to. 3 mils or 1/8 of an inch from the edges. I like to baste in that direction there so that the folds stay put. If you baste from this direction, they tend to shift. And there we have these ready for the next step. Retrieve your ID window, and we're going to put it wrong sides down onto the right side of your card pockets A assembly, and we're just going to make sure it's nice and evenly spaced. You can get a ruler and double check that if you want, but I'm just eyeballing it. It's pretty good down the bottom there. Just clip into place. Now we're going to just go to the machine and baste around to hold it in place. Okay, so now we're going to baste the ID window into place. I'm stitching about 3 mils or 1/8 of an inch from the edges. Okay, now that we have our card pockets A assembly, retrieve your card pockets A backing, and now we're going to put the right side down onto the right side of your assembly and pin or clip into place. That's my dog snoring. Now just turn it around and clip the other side as well. Don't worry about this big lump in the middle. That'll be clear what that's for very shortly. Okay, so now we've got that, we're going to head over to the machine and stitch. Okay, so now we're just going to stitch these two sides. I've just got to reduce my stitch length back down to 2.4. Other side. Sometimes when you're doing it, it pushes it out a bit, so it helps if you use a walking foot, then it won't do that, but I didn't change to mine. All I do is trim it off. So I'll just trim that extra piece off so that they're even again. Okay, so now taking your assembly, we're going to trim the left hand side only. Just look in, make sure you're trimming the left side. So there's your top of your card pockets. Down the bottom here we've got our ID window. So now we're going to just trim this back to about 6 mils or 1/4 of an inch. Now I'm using my duckbill scissors because I'm just going to layer that down a bit, just to make it a bit less bulky. There we go. Once you're happy you've layered that out a bit, then we're just going to turn that, leave that one side as is, and we're going to turn it the other way, right sides out. Like so. You can feel the seam allowance under there. So we're going to give that a bit of a press, taking very much care so you don't melt your ID window. Okay, so now I'm going to press this, but I'm going to make sure that both sides are even. This one you can feel the seam allowance underneath, but this one's going to need a little bit of coaxing to get it out and be the same as the other side. I actually retrieved my paper window and just put it over that just to help me protect that plastic so I don't inadvertently melt it. Start by getting this one as there. When you're happy with your pressing, we're going to head over to the sewing machine. Okay, so now we're going to top stitch the right hand side of our assembly. That's the side where the seam allowance has been left whole. Top stitching at 3mm 1/8 of an inch from the edge, and I'm increasing my stitch length to 3.1. That's my dog snoring again. If I had have measured, I wouldn't have a crooked ID window, so good job this wallet's for me. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't pay to do the eyeballing thing.